Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Bug here, and we are back with our Frugal series at Nam1 bus dealership. So, we have a floating cone, which is important, very important. I don't know why we have a floating cone. I'm going to take that floating cone, because server performance matters. Server lives matter. Right. Anyway, so today we are going to be saying goodbye to our faithful Tuscan, although we won't be selling it because, as one of the comments said, there will be no selling of vehicles, which I completely agree with. So let's get this into the shop and strip it of all the parts that we can use of it. So it's fully repaired, and I am going to need that back. We didn't do a radio, did we do engine? No, we didn't do engine. Didn't do turbo, in fact, we didn't really do anything on this, did we? I might need that though, so I'm going to borrow that. Brakes we didn't do. Pretty sure we didn't do any suspension. Did we get tyres in the end? No, we've just got the basic tyres. And yeah, just that and the tow bar then. Okay, right, let's take that tow bar off, and we can, in fact, I won't despawn this, because Chef is meant to be on his way with some fuel. I was going to fill this up before we get, or put it into storage, that way, if we do want to install it, if we do want to use it again, there it is, it's going to be fully fueled up. There we go, fill up. Boom. Wait, we got... Oh, that not... Why is that not let me fill up? Empty? Or the wrong fuel? I think that might be the wrong fuel. Yeah, let's try that again. There we go. We got some go-go juice now. And we are full. Excellent. Right, so wrong button. Let me in. There we go. Ooh, that was close. No scratches on my nice new car. Right, despawn, done. Right, let's go do a purchase. And I think, although this is actually more money than the other two options, apparently it has a box of 0 foot by 0 foot, but I'm cool with that. It's going to be our best bet, because it is the most universal... Oh, wrong seat, there we go. Out of all three, although it's not going to be the best out of the three, because the Fox is obviously four-wheel drive, in general, it can do more things. So, let's get it in. Got to paint it first, because we have to have a colour scheme. And we're going to go with... Oh, we can go for two-tone. Oh, we could go for a custard cream look. Oh, that actually looks quite vintage. In a way, I don't hate it. Gotta have our tinted windows, though. What do you think? Should we be sticking with this colour scheme? Or should we just stick with one colour? Just go with the yellow. Let me know in the comments, and I'll change it next episode. Right, parts. So, we have short intake. Install that. What engine do we have? We've got a 90 horsepower engine. That is dire. We may have to be upgrading. I think to keep it kind of legit, an i4. There's not many of these going around with V8 engines in real life, is there? So maybe a little upgrade there. But we'll wait and see. And let's get a diff on. Wait, what? Oh, it already comes with one? Huh. Okay. Fair enough. We are gonna have... Shame that's not a lower one. But whatever. We'll take what we can get. And utility, what have we got? Oh, a spare tyre. That's just to weigh the front down, I'm pretty sure. Or for visuals. We can get a winch on this, which will definitely help us off-road. But again, if we need to. And we can only start off with that one, unfortunately. Right. So, with this, we can carry pallets. So that'll be 3 grand well spent. With this, we can carry humans, which will be 20 grand well spent. With this, we can carry other humans, which will be 10 grand well spent. So we now have all of the licenses on this one vehicle, which is awesome. We have aerodynamic options. I didn't know that. No, they're all pretty pants. Never mind. We may need off-road tyres if we're planning on doing any major off-roading, and they're 1,500 each. So I think that will be money well spent. I will keep the road tyres for now. Suspension-wise, we probably do actually need some kind of spacers, because otherwise this is going to be so unstable. So for them 10mm, you spend an extra 1,000. I'm tempted to go with 60 because they're only 2 grand each. But at the same time, we're going to lose so much stability from it. But I suppose we are meant to be staying frugal, so maybe 80 on the front, 60 on the back, because 60 sit in the arch quite nicely, don't they? 80 will poke out. Oh no, no they won't. Maybe they will. I don't actually know. And what are these wheels? Are they heavy? Where are they? Here we go. Savannah wheels. Oh no, they're actually quite light, at 20 kilos each. Okay, so we won't be changing the wheels because there won't be enough benefit in it. I'm thinking wheel spacers are probably a good one. So let's go with 60 because they are cheap. Go 60 all round. They're the most reasonably priced ones. Ride height, not overly important now, but maybe later on. We'll see. Still got nice ground clearance, even with max lows. But let's see how she handles first. Same with stiffness and dampers. We'll only be changing them if we need to change them. By the end of the series, it will be fully done, but well, probably depends. If it's worth it, then yeah. Right. So here is our little custard cream. She is ready for work. Let's take her for a first test drive. Oh. Oh, wow. That suspension is quite rocky. Is the sun on its way up or down? Let's have a look at the clock. It's on its way down. Right, anyway, enough messing around. Let's go and get a job. So, I think seeing as we've got a bus and taxi license, it might be a good idea to do... Oh, hang on. No, we can't do the Granjin bus route. Are we level 10? We're not level 10 yet. We can't do that. Okay, right. Let's have a look, see what taxi routes we've got. Oh, yes, I just remembered another comment. Doing return trips. So something like this. Now we can't do them because they're limo. Right, we need an off-road one. But the only... Oh, that's Comfort Urgent. That's not... There we go. Ah, I just realised something. We need a company. We need to be driver level 10. So let's do the closest one first. Just a little run. 1.2 miles away there. That's a really long run. Just need something small. Didn't really want to drive that far away. That where's the pickup? Is that the pickup or drop off? I can never remember. I think the red dot is the destination, so that's pickup and that's drop off. Yeah, there's one way to tell. Right, so red is drop off, yeah. Okay, so we could go back to there, do that pickup, run that down to that drop off. That actually works quite well, and it's a comfort run, so that should give us a couple of extra grand. And we're being frugal, so why are you not accelerating? Why are you not accelerating? Is my car broke? Oh, wait. Is that a final drive issue? How are we going to climb them off-road sections with that? Especially without underpowered engines. So let's... you know what? I am kind of wondering if we should do something about this now. I don't want to waste a journey. That'd be even worse. What is the cheapest option? Is it an engine upgrade? 2.5 grand. I think that'll be the cheapest option. Cheaper than a winch. That and a lock diff will be way cheaper. So yeah, we'll do that. Because otherwise we're not going to get there. And we'll sell the engine. Got to get some of our money back. And then back to there. And do a lock diff instead of the limited slip diff. Which we can now sell one of because the other one belongs to the Tuscan. Right. Now that should accelerate a lot better. Oh, I don't know. I still think that's still lagging a bit. What about up a hill? We want to climb up a hill. Yeah, look at that. It takes... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, with a clutch kick, that'll be fine. Right, cool. I've decided. If we go any lower on the final drive, A, it costs us 500, and B, how many gears have we got? We've only got 4 gears in this thing. Right. Test its drift abilities. Obviously, it's got off-road tyres, which are going to be a bit of a problem on the road, but I would rather it be slidey than tippy. So, I don't mind the off-road tyres on the road. Right, let's go and get this. Oh yeah, another thing, the no autopilot. That's going to make things interesting. Do not crash. Yeah, no autopilot. Got to do everything myself, other than if I'm just looking at a map or something, which then is understandable. I can do that. That's not a problem, because I don't actually plan on doing any majorly long runs, like time lapses, where I walk away from the computer, so we should be all good. Ooh, rear clip. Didn't damage the truck. Van, bus, taxi, van. I don't know what the hell this thing is anymore. The hybrid. It's a hybrid. There we go. The engine isn't though. There we go. Look at that. Handles off-road perfectly. Oh. Oh, yes. Excellent. Fixed itself. Love it. Right. Hey, I need to go somewhere.
Thank you.
Don't we all? You are most welcome. And that was a very feminine... Oh, there we go. I thought... Bollocks. Okay. Right, this thing just wants to be on its wheels. I now have red body damage. All because I looked backwards. Damn you. I like the way she's sitting in the middle to like balance the weight out. Anyway. Turning right. Don't worry about stop signs. What is going on? There's a beeping noise behind me. It's winding me up. I think it's outside. Yeah, it's definitely outside. Right, ignore that. Ugh, that was close. Right, come on. We can do this. Let's get you dropped off. I've lost some comfort already, which is, you know, kind of inevitable. We haven't been able to modify this in any way suspension-wise, so can't adapt it too much for comfort. However, could drive more sensibly. But I'm on a little bit of a time limit for the next, well, few episodes. So, we need a 5-speed. Or to just sit at 70 mile an hour. That would also work. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I won't be sticking to speed limits for a little while because I am on quite a tight schedule at the moment. Whoa! Oh, there we go. There's all my comfort points. Which is to be expected driving like this. Yeah, I wanted to get a Grand Gym run in before the end of the video. This thing actually drifts quite nicely. Stop. There we go. Right. Got 0 town effect bonus. Drifty drift. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm level 10 now. Nice. I didn't even see that come up. Right. That means we can come over here. Excuse me. She didn't excuse me. Let's get companied up.
Hello.
Create company. Yeah, baby. No corporation. Right. It is going to be called... I don't know. I literally can't think of anything. I'm drawing a blank here. Okay, how about Frugal Town? Done. I'm a company owner. Press O. Done it. Right. First thing we need to do is get rid of all these for a start, because all of these bus routes are junk. And most of them aren't really that runnable in something this small. Now, we're not going to bother upgrading to a massive bus. There is literally no point, because all we can use it for is bus routes. However, we will do our custom bus route. Don't worry, I will not be completely rinsing it over and over again. That will not make good content. So I will start off at the Guanjin, come down and run down to this one. Then we will be running to there, and then we're going to run up the loop, there to there to there to there to there, and then back to there again. And that, there's no point in going to them. They never seem to have people at them. I hope that gets fixed in next update. I mean, there's one there, but that is a long run for 3 people, so that's not going to be worth it. Plus, it will take more than an episode to do. So, yeah. Maybe at some point I will do a nice, long, relaxing run where we talk about something random, have a little relaxing story session where it's just driving all the way there. Let me know in the comments if you'd like something like that, where we literally just do one long run, no thought in it, just driving, nothing else. Right. Guanjin to Gappa. Done. Close. Now let's get back to our thingy, our custard cream, and find somebody that wants to go to Guanjin. We've got 2. So we've got to go down to Gappa, which we can teleport there, but don't know if that would be ideal. Urgent. wonder if we could get up the shortcut. No, that wouldn't actually be very beneficial. We could cut across there. That would save some time. But it's not going to be a very comfortable run. Oh no, it's not a comfort run at all. That one's tempting. Or there's that one. We could teleport up to there. Because the problem is, if I take a taxi run that ends up there, that one will be disappeared by the time we get there, so we can't really bounce taxi runs off each other. Everything else we should be able to, though. So this one's a comfort run, but I'm not going to get there with any comfort points. So it's going to be 40 grand, but it'll be only 40 grand. So let's take that one, and I'll do a teleport, because otherwise it will, like I said, it will vanish by the time we get there. So let's run up to there, and grab that. Bongo! Where's the customer? Right there. Right, let's get this into comfort mode. Save fuel. Excuse me, sir, would you like to go to Gwanjin Town by any chance? No. Wrong person. Absolute idiot. Right. Where's the correct person? Was it the comfort one, wasn't it? Accept. It's because I got out. Where is the... Where are you? Ah. Okay. Down there. God, this is going to be a nightmare with completely stock suspension. Now, we're already 21 minutes into this video, and I said we was going to set a half-hour time limit. How's that worked out so far? Because we're just starting a job that's going to take way more than 8 minutes. Never mind. I would like to see exactly how long this job does take, though. Right. Quickly, 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 get in. Off-road. I know, that's why I've got off-road tyres. Don't worry about it. You're a bit needy asking for comfort, though, so I will do my best, but don't expect not to smash your head up against the windscreen. No, sitting in the middle. So she knew this was going to happen. She saw me pull up and went, yeah, I'm definitely sitting in the middle for this one. Practicing for off-roading. There we go. Okay. She didn't mind that little bump. Maybe they're less fussy when they're off-road passengers. Because I've noticed this with buses as well. When you're in the off-road sections, you don't lose the comfort points nearly as easily as when you get back on the road. So yeah, let's... I need to stop pressing the wrong buttons. Right. No? Not going to lose points there. All there. That does surprise me. Right. We're on a run now. We've got a nice long run ahead of us. There's not much to talk about in the game, so I am going to talk about my dinner last night. No, I'm not, because dinner last night was pretty boring, actually. I'm going to talk about tonight's dinner, because I don't actually know what I'm going to have tonight, so I need to plan it. And I'm going to plan it talking to you guys. I kind of fancy, like, sausage, egg and chips. It's been a while since I've had something greasy and fried. Other than, like, lunch yesterday, which was bacon and egg sandwich. With black pudding. Don't forget the black pudding. Careful. It's down the road. So, yeah. But yeah, I ain't had a fried dinner for a long time. Kind of fancy it. Something easy as well. I have no idea what to do for veg. It'll probably just be something boring like peas, but whatever. Even though peas are actually my favourite veg. So, just boring as in they're easy. Kind of like fried, like dry fried, not oil fried, tender stem broccoli. That might actually be my favourite. But we have no tender stem in the fridge, so I don't actually eat normal broccoli. I don't like it, it's too boring. Tender stem is the best, by far. Whoa. There we go. I don't know, but I might be able to get there having lost no points. Go on, look at her go, she's loving it. It might even be worth repairing. Yeah, let's go and repair. Because if I can get there carefully, not lost points, not crashed, etc., that'd be awesome. And it might be a little bit easier with a fully repaired vehicle. And if nothing else, at least it will be more economical on the road. Oh. You've got to be easier on the brakes than anything else. The steering's a little bit more forgiving, but you hit them brakes too hard and they get really moany really quickly. Careful, careful, and gently. Oh yeah. Right, now can be the real test of how bad this gearbox is going to be. We can't really do anything about the final drive, because if we put a wider final drive in, then we're going to have the problem of not being able to accelerate on the off-road bits. However, if we do it in the opposite direction and bring the final drive down for the off-road, then we're going to be bouncing off the road limiter at like 50 or 60 miles an hour. So the only option is a 5-speed gearbox, or 6-speed, although 5-speed is cheaper. I think 5-speed is £5 and the 6-speed is 11, I think. I may be wrong, I can't really remember. No, I'm thinking of truck gearbox. I can't remember what car gearboxes are. But I could get the 5-speed sports gearbox in here. That would give us much more range of movement. And it means we could go more than 80 miles an hour without overheating. Let's see what we can do. Right. Right, that's still creeping up. Let's lower it out there. Watching that rev counter. Right, that seems to be sitting about stable with my finger pressed about there. It doesn't seem to be creeping up with an undamaged vehicle. So I can sit at 80 in theory. Let me put cruise control on. How do I lower cruise control? Page down, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll put cruise control on for dead 80 and I'll just keep my eye on that temperature. Because if it doesn't go above that, although the sound is going to get really annoying really quickly, I can live with that. Okay, it is starting to creep up a smidge. I just saw one little notch go up, I think. Yeah, so it is going up. So let's go down to 78 and see if that stays level there. Because 78 mile an hour ain't bad. Not in a 75 limit. That's barely even speeding. 3 miles an hour over, you get away with that in the UK. It doesn't look like it's going to go over. Big rad is kind of out of the question because A, it's costing a fortune, and B, it'll weigh a lot. Ah, crap. Bus, damn you. Hoping to cut that corner. What's going on? Come on. Oh yeah, I'm in comfort mode. I was like, why are you changing gear? I'm surprised I made it this far without losing any comfort bonus. That's actually shocked me. Ah, I need fuel. Ah, damn it. Right, which way are we going here? We're going... let's be careful. Right, we're going past Miggy, aren't we? So... you gonna meet... you coming? I don't know if he's online. Oh, yeah. There we go, right. Fuel has been ordered for slightly closer to where we need to be. Get down a gear. There we go. Get some revs into you. Careful, careful, careful. Yes, beauty. Right, I can't even... Yeah, I just can't even with comfort mode. Oh! That was close. Hitchhiker, where are you going? Don't care. Not worth the 100 XP. Whoa! Yes. Come on. Careful, careful, careful. Very careful. We're nearly there. Fifth there. Not yet. You see him 1.3 miles away. Right, I'm going to go and pull over here. Right at the back of the parking space. Oh, that was close. That was seriously close. There we go. Fuel be done. And that's much cheaper than buying it at the fuel station. Oh. I damaged my bumper. Although, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Bit of yellow damage. We're going to end up with way more than that. By the time we go all over them bumps, that's going to be painful. That's the wrong button. Alright. Careful. Okay, so it handled that pretty well. This is where I kind of miss my steering wheel, because I could be a little bit more delicate with the movements. I'm not going to cut that corner off. I've fallen into that trap in the past. Never ends up well. Oh. Wait, what? Can't remember how to put it into manual gearbox mode. I thought it was both the bumper buttons, but it's not. Is it both them? No, it's not both them. Oh. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Yes. Oh man, this thing. There's Lily. As a very pink truck. Careful. Yes. Right, now we can floor it a bit. Straightens up a little bit now. So yeah, we're actually doing surprisingly well in this thing. I think whoever it was, sorry, I can't remember who it was that put all the comments, but whoever it was that said about the bongo, you're a genius. I think that was probably the best thing you could have recommended, because I don't actually remember if I've driven one of these in this game before. I know I have driven one, but not as part of a series. It was probably just as messing around or something. Or in fact, I think I might have built one for the off-road bus route and then never used it. Oh! Crap! Are you going to flip back over? Come on, flip yourself. You're not going to flip. Damn it! What did I even hit? Was that just a rock in the road? Come on, push, push, push. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to load up the roof rack. We were meant to be doing multiple things. And I ended up just taking a bloody passenger. And I mean, we could go to Gapper and find something that's going up there. But that's going to be... Nah, it's going to be a lot of extra work for very little now. Right. Give me... Toes nearest road. I'm going to have to, unfortunately. There is no way around it. Now, I know people have said, like, add the no recovery to the challenge, to the rules, but that's going to be nearly impossible to recover myself when I don't own a wrecker or something that can lift me up. So, yeah, I can't do that one. I'm going to have to, or I'd have to rely on somebody else, but I can't always rely on somebody else being around. And good parking, sir. Good parking indeed. So yeah, I'm just going to, I'll recover if I need to recover. Because I don't want to be sitting around waiting for people to recover me and stuff like that. Or just be in that position where I physically can't recover because I don't have what I need. So, right, come on. Let's do this. Right, so far so good. Okay, this is actually handling better than the Tuscan. Now, I do agree. I do appreciate that it's got off-road tyres, and the Tuscan didn't have off-road tyres, so it's just naturally going to do better. Sorry about the beeping in the background. Probably a taxi just turned up. Taxis around here, they just feel like they just, I don't know, they just turn up and beep rather than knocking on the door. It's kind of disrespectful to anybody who happens to be recording a YouTube video in one of the nearby houses. Well, whatever. Where are we? 5.1 miles. Shit. Well, there goes my other comfort point. And my radiator, apparently. Oh my days, the suspension on this thing is terrible. You hit a bump and then it just shoots you off into whatever direction you're facing. I think we need some pretty stiff shock absorbers. Whoa! See, there it goes again. So, yeah, some pretty stiff shock absorbers. Maybe even some stiffer springs would help. But I don't know if it's needed. The stiffer shock's definitely needed. If we're going to do off-road runs. Which we clearly are. Kinda glad I got the bigger engine. I feel like the 90 horse probably wouldn't have made it. Might be wrong. Maybe it would have. I don't know. But I didn't want to risk wasting a whole episode on a failed job. That was my point. So, that one was done in the interest of viewer satisfaction. Come on. Oh, you son of a... I was aiming away from that rock, and then a bump in the road aimed me towards it. Absolute sausage. Right, come on. Might as well just treat this like a rally car now. Oh my god. Whenever it just shoots off to the left, by the way, or the right... oh my god, now my phone's ringing. Oh, right, sorry, got to answer this. Back in a sec. Oh, that was very unfortunate timing. Right, let's get back to it. Yeah, like I was saying, anytime it shoots off into a direction, that's not me steering it, by the way. That is literally just me hitting a rock, or hitting a bump, one of these little sodding polygons, and then it just rockets me off into any direction, whichever it fancies. Yeah, you can moan all you want, woman. You've already taken away all your comfort bonus. Nothing more you can scare me with now. Ugh. Whoa, see, there we go. Just boing. Absolutely ridiculous. But I think shocks should fix that. We'll test that theory. I don't know what to go for though. I usually just go straight up for the 500s, but they're the most expensive option. Maybe 300s will be enough. I don't know. Have you got any experience with this? Let me know in the comments if you know which shocks I should go for with the standard spring stiffness and height. Whoa! I'm hoping 300 will get me by, because then it's only 3 grand per corner. Ah, boing. Still got to do a bus run on the way back as yet. Like, the taxi job is only half of the job. Because nowadays, we have to do return trips to make it worth it. Please flip. Yes! Oh, what an absolute beast this thing is. Well, it's definitely not struggling on the hills like I thought it might. Maybe the engine fixed that for us. Oh my god, just turn. Yeah, other than the suspension, I love this thing. If I actually had the chance and the opportunity to fully modify it, like I would have beforehand in any other series, I think this could be an absolute beast of a vehicle. I forgot to take count of how much we've actually spent on it. So it was 30,000 for the van itself. Oh, them wheel spaces were definitely necessary. Look at that. I'm literally on the inside of both. Try not to screw it up again like we did in the Tuscan. There we go. So 30 grand plus 10 grand for the taxi license. No, because I used the taxi license off my old one, didn't I? Wait, did I? Or did I buy one? I can't remember now. I should have used the old one anyway. 20 grand for the bus license. Was it 2 grand each for the spacers? Shite. Bloody polygons. So 8 grand for that, so we're on 58 grand so far. 3 grand for the roof rack, I think it was. And I think I used my old tow bar. Ah, and the tyres. Can't remember how much they were now. I think it was 6 grand for the set. I think they were 1,500 a corner. So, whoa, 64 grand has got us a very capable all-round vehicle here. Because it can literally do every job in the game, I think. However, it will need a trailer to do the liquids. But we have a tow bar, so not a problem. But yeah, it can do... Oh no, not every job. It won't be able to do planks, or logs, obviously. Or live fish. But I think it can do everything else. And do not fall off, do not fall off! Son of a... arsehole. Can I drive up there? Reverse then. Don't you old man me. It was your fault, woman. You wanted to come here. I think I might be able to drive up that. Ah. Maybe not. I think the tow bar screwed me. Come on. Come on. Yes, self-recovery. Look at that. Yeah, I know. I'm already in it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's more like it. What am I stuck on? Just go. Come on. I don't think I'm going to drive up this, am I? No. Can I drive up that side? I'm guessing probably not. I'm going to assume it's going to be the same on both sides. But let's give it a go in the interest of saving money. Can we get up here? Oh, How much easier was that? Nailed it. Whoa. Twice it's done that same thing to me. Hit the bump and divert off. Right. Yes, now we're steaming. And saved ourselves a recovery fee. How about that? Whoops. Ah. Whoa. Uh-huh. First mud test. Oh, absolutely loves it. Alright. I may absolutely miss the Lilliput for this. Bus run. I mean, not this taxi run, of course. But can't wait to find out how it goes. Now, Lilliput would have been a lot cheaper. Would have only needed 60 grand. So it would have been a little bit cheaper. But, as I said, it needs modifications to the suspension to be able to make it. Will not make it as standard. And, in fact, I think it only needs lifting. So call it 100 grand. I think it can make it completely stock as long as you lift it max. So it doesn't ground out over the death bridge. Other than that, it'll make it. But yeah, that's 100 grand, and then that can only do bus jobs. So we'd still have needed the Tuscan for everything other than the bus route. And I don't plan on repeating the bus route over and over again because, like I said, that'll be boring content. May do it once every 10 episodes or something like that. Just for a bit of variety. Whoa. I want to try a little bit of something different every episode, preferably. I know that's not always going to be possible. Sometimes we'll have to just take what we can get. When we find a taxi passenger, we've got to take whatever is the most expensive taxi passenger, and that's going to be a lot of the time in either a long run or an off-road run. Unless we can find something that coincides with another delivery, and then we'll be laughing. But I don't think you can do bus and taxi at the same time. I think it's one or the other. But we're going to make our bus license money back in this first run. We've already made our money back for the taxi license, which is easy. This run is more than going to pay for the off-road modifications, i.e. engine, tyres and lock diff. Oh my days. Definitely should have got shocks. These shocks are going to kill me. Or they're going to kill the comfort bonus that we're going to lose immediately. Come on, come on. Stay on the track. Jesus. So yeah, shocks. Other than that. In fact, I'll tell you what. After we've done this run, we can actually teleport back, upgrade the shocks. As long as we come back here, well, that does kind of defeat the object of no teleporting, doesn't it? We'll try and drive to the mod shop. I'll try not to teleport any more than necessary. Careful. Slow it down. Jesus. I honestly thought I was going to flip it then. And we are nearly there. This has been absolutely mental. I wonder how it will do on the mud shortcut. Can't wait to find out. Whoa, careful. Alright, and where do you want to be dropped off? Over that side? Yes, over that side. No, that was close. Come on, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill without hitting the lamppost or the tree. Oh yes, loves it. Begging for more. Alright, where are we going? We're going left here. I just realised something. I'm going to have to do this bus run with no repairs if I don't teleport. Oh, I don't know what to do. Do I teleport, repair by the shops, then do the bus route?
Thank you.
Done. Look at that. Absolutely smashed it. I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't bring any meat boxes with me. That was part of the point of doing this, but okay. 40 grand. That's paid for our shocks. Nah, let's just do it. Let's just go. Right, I need to go there. Don't just use the mouse. It's easier. Right, there is another taxi run, but it doesn't really help us. Unless I add that bus stop in as well. No, it's not going to work. Pretty sure you can't do taxi and bus at the same time. Although, it would be fun to find out, wouldn't it? Right. Go and get these passengers. How do I... no, that's... How do I bus route? Maybe I'll have to get out and get back in. Here we go. Right. Okay. We have no fuel. Might have to rely on Chef later on. Right. Give me the bus menu, please. That's not the bus menu. How do I... Oh, there we go. Why is it giving me all them? I didn't want them. Give me that one. Right. Now, will it let me pick up... Okay, so I'm on a bus route. I'm going to load these guys up. Let's see if it lets me pick up a taxi passenger as well.
Hello.
Every seat is full. Nice. Ah, there you go. It's not giving me any taxi passengers now. That might be because I've got no seats left. But whatever. Right. So I've got my 2 comfort boxes to fulfill. Let's see if I can do any of... No, there's nothing to be delivered from there. Which is a bit of a shame. But it is what it is. But that's it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And especially if you've made it all the way to the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And join me in the next one. Bye-bye for now.